Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome to OneWrestling.com's Big Slam Nation. My name is Billy Ray Valentine, and you know I always got somebody with me, but we're going to predict WrestleMania. This is 33, right, people?
33.
You know, because they're calling it the Ultimate Thrill Ride right now. I don't know if it's 33 or the Ultimate Thrill Ride or what, but prepare to be ultimately thrilled right here on Big Slam Nation. My name is Billy Ray Valentine, all the way from Bombay, New Jersey. We got the Professor Anthony Quintana, the glorious, the magnanimous, the magnificent, the scholarly. Tell me something, brother.
And 24K Magic Man also. Let's get it right, people.
24K
What's
Magic
going
Man.
on, Slamites? The Thrill Ride is... You know what? I got a new nickname, too. Call me the Ultimate Thrill Ride, baby. Let's get it going. It's WrestleMania. Professor's here. I'm going to make these predictions. I'm going to be, what? How many matches? I'm going to be like 15-0 right now. Let's go.
And, of course, we got this dude. This dude right here. He's not dressed in purple today. He has green behind him, right, which is kind of different. But we'll take it. Mr. Green, the Green Lantern, Fame Black. Hey, Fame Black, say what's up to the people, man. It's a pleasure and a privilege to have Fame Black on with us today. Say what's up.
It usually is. It usually is a pleasure and a privilege wherever I show up.
Yeah.
You got a lot of nerve calling somebody Mr. Green. I don't know if you've seen the behind you lately.
Hey, listen, you're trying to be like me. I understand it. You look up to Billy Ray. You want to have a green background like Billy Ray. You want to have money like Billy Ray Valentine because I got tons of green. I get that, 100%. All right, so you know.
I got tons of green, Billy Ray. We don't have to worry about it.
I know you do. I know you do, my brother. But listen.
I feel out of place, man. I'm Mr. White back here.
Yeah. You have no color in you. Look at you. It's ridiculous. Anyway. So, all right, so let's start predicting this because there's like 8,000 matches in WrestleMania. So if you're going to watch WrestleMania this weekend, you have to invest Sunday. Forget about your Sunday. You don't have a Sunday. You're going to sit there and watch WrestleMania all day long. You're going to watch the coverage in the morning, and then you're going to watch matches from 12 in the afternoon all the way till midnight at this point. Not really 12 in the afternoon, guys, all right? Don't go on 12 in the afternoon and look for matches. And then you're like,
let me offer advice to the Slamites in Orlando. Again, I want to say this to the people because there's some people that are complaining, they're whining about certain things, about certain matches that are on the pre-show. Slamites, if you're in Orlando, get there at 5 o'clock. So this way the building will be full and you can see the matches that you're invested in. It's your responsibility to put these matches over. Don't get there at 7 and don't be like, the security is messing me up. I can't get to my seat.
Get off your soapbox. It's too early for that. Let's give it mid-show before you spaz out about something. And for the benefit, to give them the benefit of the doubt, last year it was the arena that screwed up and wasn't letting people in. That's what happened last year, and that's why there was no one there for the pre-show. Speaking of the pre-show, let's get into it. The Andre the Giant Battle Royal. Everybody's been entering themselves. We got from Sami Zayn to, with the Stars of the freaking Caribbean, whatever their name is. We got them all in this Battle Royal.
Shining Stars, get it right.
There you go. Hey, I'm Puerto Rican. I get to mess this up. It's fine. Listen, so we're going to do it like this. Fame Black, the Professor Anthony Quintana, Billy Ray Valentine, we're going to give predictions. Fame Black, you go first. Who's winning this thing? I'm not going to say who's in it. We already know who's winning this thing. Tell me.
Listen, first of all,
Mr.
Braun
Prediction.
Strowman is going to win.
Mr. Prediction himself over there. Braun Strowman, tell me why.
Braun Strowman's going to win it. Braun Strowman's going to win it. He's the best booked man almost in WWE at the moment. Like, his rise to the top has been pretty fun to watch. And more importantly, people are like, I can't believe Braun Strowman has been demoted to the Andre the Giant. He's going to give that thing legitimacy. He's going to win it. He might win it next year. He might win it the year after that. I really want to see him take the trophy and beat somebody over the head with it because that dude is just so big and he's super athletic. I feel like the future, he can legitimize that trophy. He can legitimize that contest and make it not such a joke, maybe not such a pre-show event anymore.
I don't know, you guys tell me, but I think Fame Black watches the WWE. It's just a hint. Something is telling me that he actually watches the product. Hey, Professor, who's going to win?
Fame Black so eloquently said everything right about Braun Strowman.
He's pretty eloquent.
I also want to say one thing, that Braun Strowman, if he should win it, he should not hit somebody over the head with the trophy. He should just destroy the trophy and just desecrate Andre the Giant's memory and get so much heat over it. But I have to disagree with Fame saying that Braun Strowman's going to win. He's going to be one of the finalists. He's going to be the final two, but I'm going to go with the dark horse. I'm going to go with the man who's been kind of like put to the shelf behind. Sami Zayn will be the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner.
Well, you know what? You made some valid points, and this is why I hate going last, because people steal my thunder all the time. You made some valid points, but I disagree with you. I agree with you that they will be the last two in this Battle Royal. They're setting up for this. It's going to be Sami Zayn. It's going to be Braun Strowman in the finals of this thing. Braun Strowman will win. Braun Strowman should crush that trophy. He should just destroy it and throw it out and what the hell, forget about the memory of anything. But as far as legitimizing this Battle Royal, won't be done because they'll find a way to screw this up next year. And if Braun Strowman is in it next year, it's tough for Braun Strowman. Not a good look. He should not be in the Battle Royal next year or the year after that. He should be crushing Roman Reigns, but he won't be. He'll be Roman Reigns food at least 2 WrestleManias from now. Remember this, that I said it. Okay, so I was going to do a clean sweep, but that's not the case. Fame Black has Braun Strowman. Billy Ray Valentine has Braun Strowman. Fame Black has a green background. Billy Ray Valentine has a green background. Fame Black has tons of money in his bank account. Billy Ray Valentine has tons of money in his bank account. And you have plain white over there, Professor. And you're wrong about this prediction. Okay, so there you go. And you screwed up the sweep. You screwed up the sweep. So I can't even say sweep. But there you go. Let's move on to the next one. What do we got? Alexa Bliss, who is the champion, versus Becky Lynch. And that's not all. We got versus Natalya. And you think we're done? We're not. We got Mickie James. We got Carmella. We got Naomi for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. Okay, Fame Black, give me your thoughts on the match. Who wins?
I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's her. She's chasing the title. It's in Orlando. She's got a big butt. Naomi for the win, right? Wrong. Alexa Bliss is going to not only retain, but she will be the dominant women's champion on SmackDown until the next SmackDown after WrestleMania, where she loses it to somebody a call up.
Jesus! They're thinking Asuka's gonna get called up and beat her up. Right? Is that what we're saying?
I don't know if it'd be Asuka, just a call up in general. I would love to see Ember Moon come up and whoop that ass.
All right, okay, I got it. Professor Anthony Quintana, give me your thoughts.
Well, you know what? There's 6 beautiful women in this match. The professor's going to be glued to the tube in more ways than one. But let's just say...
Oh,
What?
What's
wrong with y'all?
Hence the white background over there, okay?
What is wrong with it? See, y'all
some black when you bought it.
Y'all dirty, man. Y'all dirty. But anyway, let's see. I like what Fame said about Alexa Bliss women. You know what? It's either going to be Alexa Bliss or Naomi, but I'm going to go with Alexa Bliss to keep the title.
You know what, man?
It's too predictable for Naomi to take it in her hometown, but that's why I think Alexa Bliss will find a way.
They should. I think the right thing to do would be to give it to Naomi in her hometown. But the WWE doesn't give anybody anything when they're in their hometown. Therefore, I'm taking Alexa Bliss. We're sweeping it. This is good. I like the way we're going with this. All right.
Also, but I will put this in there. If the news didn't drop on Monday about Eva Marie, she was my dark horse to win, come in and take the whole thing.
Hey, what's the news about Eva Marie on Monday? What happened to Eva Marie?
She's actually finally released from the WWE.
Wow. Big news.
I'm crying.
I did not know this. Wow.
Well, almost like it kind of went under the radar because a couple months ago, Eva Marie took all the WWE off her Instagram, Twitter, and all that. So it kind of looked like she had parted ways with the company after the suspension. But Monday, they gave her real release.
Crazy. All right. We wish you well. I'm sure she'll be fine. All right. Now, for the main event of the evening, in my personal opinion, all right, everybody's talking about Brock Lesnar and Goldberg. Everybody's talking about Roman Reigns and The Undertaker. No. The main event of the evening is going to take place on the pre-show. It's Neville versus Austin Aries. I'm pumped for this one match. Okay, I'm pumped for this one match. I really want to see this. Fame Black. Give me your thoughts.
I mean, yo, listen. Your top heel is only as good as the top babyface, and the crowd is over for Aries. The crowd is over for Neville. Like Neville, if he beats Aries, there's no one else who's gonna come in unless Ricochet debuts the Monday after. Austin Aries to take it.
You're taking Austin Aries?
Hell yeah, I'm taking
Nice.
Austin Aries.
I'm not pissed at that. It's just
If Neville retains, he has to lose it to Ricochet Monday night.
Is Ricochet signed? Is he a done deal?
You don't know like that. Yo, listen. If I was Vince, if I was a smart wrestling hiring talent, I would sign Ricochet at midnight on WrestleMania. Hell, I would sign him at like 7 p.m. Monday night. That's when I would sign his contract. There you go. Get out there.
Have him debut at 8 o'clock. Listen, 7 p.m. Listen, you got an hour. Go get ready, kid. Go out there. All right. Quintana, give me your thoughts, man.
This is going to be the show stealer of the pre-show, the show stealer of WrestleMania. I don't care. You know, you can call it a pre-show, whatever you want. It's still WrestleMania. Austin Aries and Neville are going to tear the house down. Yes. And like I said, everybody in Orlando, get to the stadium quickly. So this way there's 70,000 people to cheer for Austin Aries and Neville. And with that being said, I'm going to go with Neville to retain the title. I think there's still more stories to be told by the king of the cruiserweights. I think Austin Aries would be a great chaser, not a great man to hold the title just yet.
I agree with you, Professor Anthony Quintana, and I don't always agree with you. You and I don't agree, but I agree with you here. I think Neville should retain because he's the greatest cruiserweight in the world. I mean, come on. So he should retain that title. Austin Aries is my dude, and he is incredible in the ring, and they are going to tear the house down like the professor said. I am so looking forward to this. I want him to hit a couple of roaring elbows on Neville. Looking forward to that. But I just don't see him taking that title just yet. Eventually, Austin Aries will get blessed. Also, I don't want to see Austin Aries get pigeonholed in this division. He needs to grow out of it. He can have a good U.S. title run. He can have an Intercontinental title run. He can bring some legitimacy back to those titles. The Miz did a good job at doing it to the Intercontinental title, but now it's gone back to floundering. Austin Aries can do that, so I don't want to see him pigeonholed to the Cruiserweight division. Regardless of that, excellent match. I think Neville should take it. There you go. All right, let's move on to the tag team title match. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson versus Sheamus and Cesaro versus Kaz and Enzo for the Raw tag team titles. And you can't teach that, Fame Black. Tell me something. Give me a prediction.
Come on. This is writing on the wall. This is WrestleMania happy story written all over it. Who out of those three teams has never held a tag team title? Enzo and Kaz. I would like to see Enzo, like you can imagine it, small little Enzo, the smallest guy in the whole match, after all this carnage, climbing a ladder to finally grab it up. And I want him to wear pants with loops big enough for the belt itself. Enzo and Kaz to win it, and you can't teach that.
I like that prediction. Professor Anthony Quintana, give me your thoughts from Bombay, New Jersey. Who wins this, man?
Well, first and foremost, you forgot there's one stipulation to this. It's a ladder match.
Well, Fame already addressed that. If you were paying attention, you would know, because Fame said, I want him climbing the ladder. But clearly you weren't paying attention.
No, he was using that as an analogy. But he did not specify.
I wasn't.
Right.
I wasn't using it as an analogy. It was literal ladder. Yeah. I was literally doing the climbing.
Clearly you weren't paying attention.
Shut up, Fame. I'm speaking for Fame right now. It was an analogy right now. Okay. That was it.
All right, fine. You're right.
But anyway, no. I'm joking. Fame is right. It was a ladder match. I have misspoken. But anyway, you know what it is? I think the story for Enzo and Cass to become tag team champions would be a great story to tell. But you know what? I think it's a great opportunity to legitimize the club in some way, shape, or form. Maybe, just maybe, the club will, get stronger. Maybe Finn Balor might make an appearance. It's time to do something different. You might want Finn Balor as one of those strong baby faces during the time, but you also have the perfect opportunity for the club to gain steam here. So I'm going to go with Gallows and Anderson to retain. Not with the help of Finn Balor, but I'm just saying to legitimize the club and get them stronger.
Okay. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. I like Kaz and Enzo to win. They should win. They need to win. If they don't win, they're breaking up. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. If they don't win, there's going to be...
That's an excellent point.
Yeah, there's going to be...
If they don't win, they need to break up.
Yeah, so I think they need to take the tag team titles at WrestleMania. And you do bring up a good point about Finn Balor, though. I think we can see him on Monday Night Raw, and there'll be a club reunion there rather than on WrestleMania. I wouldn't bring him out at WrestleMania. I would bring him out on Raw the next night. That's what I would do. And have him beat Roman Reigns. That's what I would do. But, of course...
What is with your obsession with beating Roman Reigns, man? Come on.
He's the big
dog. What did
dog.
Roman Reigns do to you, Billy?
He's the big dog. That's what it is. I'd love to see The Undertaker beat Roman Reigns, but we all know that's not going to happen.
We're not up to that match yet, Billy Ray.
I'm just saying. I need to start venting now before we get to that match so I can burn some energy so I don't completely blow up when I get there. But whatever. All right. So we got that. Now this match, I'm not happy about at all, I got to tell you. Listen, I got to tell you one thing before we move on, guys, and I want your thoughts on this, man. This whole WrestleMania 33 thing, I think this card is lacking luster, man. It's not the best card that could have been put together. Normally, cards like this tend to outperform because they have low expectations, but this match is just total nonsense in my opinion. We got John Cena and Nikki Bella.
Oh my God, you're crazy! This is hot. This is
no. Just because the Miz cut great promos, because he does cut great promos.
That's not it.
All right, then you need to explain it to me, and maybe I'm in the minority here. Okay, so we got John Cena and Nikki Bella.
It's not this match. I've done told you this before. This match is not for you. You want to see some wrestling.
Yes.
All right.
It's called World Wrestling Entertainment. There's a word wrestling in there. I do want to see wrestling. If I want to be entertained, I'll go watch Skull Island. Did you see Skull Island? Skull Island is phenomenal. Go see that. Did you see Logan? Logan is on another level. That shit's great. What a great movie.
Logan's amazing.
All right. As far as this, give me some wrestling. Okay.
No, listen. You looking for wrestling. It's not about wrestling. It's about Nikki Bella either retiring or going away. But more importantly, when John Cena and Nikki Bella beat the Miz and Maryse, because that's how it's supposed to go. John Cena is going to create a DVD WrestleMania moment by getting down on one knee and proposing to Nikki Bella after the victory. And that's what this match is really about.
I understand that that's what this match is really about, and that's why I really don't want to see it. You understand? I already saw that with the Macho Man and Elizabeth, okay? I already saw the real. I don't need to see a fabricated moment because clearly John Cena has already proposed to this woman. And she already knows that she's going to say yes because she already said yes. And somehow they said, okay, since we're engaged, let's make a storyline out of this and we'll put it in the ring because otherwise they wouldn't have set up this scenario in the first place. You can't tell me they're like, okay, they're going to put all this pressure on John Cena. Okay, you got to propose. You got to propose. If you win, you got to propose. They already know this. This has been done before. Okay.
Oh, but why does that bother you? Wasn't Macho Man and Elizabeth? Wasn't Macho Man and Elizabeth like on the outs of divorce by the time they got married in storyline?
And I was a child, and I was like, yes, this is amazing. Now I'm a grown ass man. Okay, and I see this, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to see this. Okay, and they could have made a lot better use of John Cena in this WrestleMania. A lot better. For one,
he's going to make more people happy proposing to Nikki Bella, and all the Total Divas watchers, all the Total Bellas watchers. That's way more important than some match with AJ Styles or whatever wrestling he could have done. John Cena is, he's at least him and Nikki are still together when they get engaged on TV, as opposed to Macho Man and Elizabeth. But look how quickly you went to it. That's how ingrained it is in your mind. So at WrestleMania 50, they'll be like, oh, remember WrestleMania 33 when John Cena proposed? How amazing was that?
Yeah, it was a disaster. I remember. We'll be here at WrestleMania 50 with gray hairs. You remember that? That was a disaster. That's what I'll be saying. But anyway, hey, listen, man. It's probably, you know what? It's not for everyone. Apparently it's for Fame Black. It's certainly not.
Whoa,
hey,
I didn't say I like it.
You came out and defended it. You almost took a swing at me.
It to the depth. It's good TV. It's definitely good TV. It's not the match that I would most want to see. I would love to see the Miz and John Cena go one-on-one. When you add, I have no idea what Maryse's wrestling ability is in 2017. All right, I don't think she's been in a match. If she has, I missed it. I don't watch SmackDown like that. But here's my thing. Nikki Bella is also not that great. So the tag match segment is disheartening. But for the conclusion, thumbs up all the way. That's a good conclusion. That's a good end to a story.
You know what? I will tell you this. My wife is interested. She wants to see that. If that's what you're aiming for. Billy Ray Valentine.
You don't watch wrestling normally.
Billy Ray 3K, like I call myself now, is going to go and turn on New Japan World while that whole thing is going on. And I'll watch reruns of Shibata kicking somebody's head in. Hey, Professor Anthony Quintana, give me your thoughts on what you think is going to happen here. I think it's very clear. But give me your thoughts on what's going to happen. And tell me what you think of this entire scenario.
Well, first and foremost, let's just say this, that John Cena and The Miz in 2017 in a match any way, shape, or form is 10 times better with the build. It's 10 times better in investment than they did in WrestleMania 27. That's hands down number one. No one cared about that main event, and they're caring about this one. Now, Billy Ray, you might not care about the marriage proposal or the mixed tag match, and I respect that.
Let's not throw that word main event around, okay? Let's not call not. It's not a main event. Okay, it's not main event than anything.
No, I said it was a main event in WrestleMania 27.
Yes, but you said nobody cares about this one, implying that this one is also a main event. So
no. That's where you are. We will disagree, as you like to say, that you and me disagree, because more SmackDown Live storylines have more investment. More people are more excited about that. More people are more amped for SmackDown storylines than they are with the Raw matches. And that's the truth. You can go on social media about that. But like I said, John Cena and Nikki Bella, and like I told you, Billy Ray, I'll keep telling you this. Anybody who's teaming up with Nikki Bella will win. So that's already an easy pick for me, John Cena and Nikki Bella.
All right, man. And, of course, I'm taking John Cena and Nikki Bella. And John Cena is going to propose, and Nikki Bella is going to say yes because she's already said yes. You know, they should really, really screw with people and have her say no. That would be amazing. That would be memorable. She should turn around
that would be a great...
she should cut the only heel promo on him. She's like, I waited all this time for you to propose to me, and now because it's WrestleMania 33 and you didn't have a high-profile match, you're going to do this to me? I don't need you. And then she should bring out Dolph Ziggler. I got back with Dolph.
Dolph needs that.
Be quiet, Professor. Go ahead, Fame Black. What are we going to say?
I said that's going to revitalize his whole career right there.
Absolutely. That's how Billy Ray does it.
But more importantly, let's talk about John Cena just for 2 seconds here. Let's remember that in almost every WrestleMania prior to this for the past 10 years, people have been complaining, John Cena's got to force his way in the main event. If he's not in the main event, he's in the second to main event. He's got to be he's taking that step back that everybody wanted him to take, and now they're saying, why isn't John Cena wrestling? He's doing what you said to do. This is way better for his career, his body, and for the stars of tomorrow.
No, I get that. I do. I get that argument. That's a legit one, too. I get that. But overall, I would have much rather have seen John Cena versus The Undertaker than Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker. There would have been an inkling of doubt as to who would win and who would lose. It's a foregone conclusion. We all know what's going to happen with The Undertaker.
We're not there yet, Billy Ray. We're not there.
We're not there yet.
Yes, we're going with the card now.
I'm there. My mind was there from the beginning of this preview show. All I was thinking was Undertaker versus Roman Reigns. That's all I was thinking. I could have done an entire show on Undertaker versus Roman Reigns, but we'll fall back.
Not for nothing, Billy Ray, but do you notice that when we get together, this is like the best reviews? You know, just like we did with Impact Wrestling on One Wrestling. It was like out the box, the best review ever in 2017. Yes, Ray, I said it. In 2017, we had the best review of Impact Wrestling. Show me the numbers. Let's go.
Why are you cutting promos on Ray? Listen, all that you're saying is true. Whenever we get together, we do the greatest reviews ever in the history of YouTube. It's just inevitable. And now we added Fame Black. I mean, come on. You want to talk about icing on the cake. You want to talk about the cherry on top. That's Fame Black, you know. So it's great. It's a really good thing. But let's take it easy.
He's already shut down Snapchat right now with this review here too.
Done.
So what's the problem?
But let's take it easy on our boy Big Ray, okay? You know what I mean? He tries so hard. You know what I mean? Let's take it easy on the guy. All right. So what do we got going on here? All right. So we're all taking John Cena. Let's sweep that. Bayley versus Charlotte Flair versus Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax for the Raw Women's title. Listen, I want to get on my soapbox again about this. I don't know why every female match, and trust me, I'm not the one, but I don't know why every female match has to be a multi-woman match all the time. Can we get a one-on-one match? I'm sure Becky I'm sure Bayley and Charlotte could have tore it down on their own, or Bayley and Sasha Banks. I'm positive they could have gotten in there and destroyed it without having so many people in one ring. Just me. Fame Black, your thoughts and your prediction.
I mean, come on now. You're talking about WrestleMania. You want to give a spot everybody on the card. Everybody on the card needs a spot. That's why Alexa Bliss is defending against every single possible available woman. I'm pretty sure, actually, you know what? I kind of want to change my prediction on that to Renee Young. Renee Young is going to show up in that SmackDown match and go for the last cover and really steal it away. But you just want to spotlight everybody. And is it elimination or is it fatal?
What is
Which
it?
one, the Raw?
Yeah, the Raw one. It says it's just
elimination.
Raw Women's Champion.
It's elimination.
All right.
Elimination. So we can do this, it can still so with an elimination you have the potential for a one-on-one. Take Nia Jax out in like 5 minutes. All right, she's great. I love her. Like, I want her to be like here next to me. That'd be great. That'd be a great place for her. But as far as TV and in the ring and wrestling, like with those three, get rid of her in like 3 minutes, 5 minutes if you want to stretch it. Get rid of her in 3 minutes. Get rid of the second one maybe 8 minutes later, and then have another 10 minutes of the two. Whoever it may be. It could be Banks and Bayley. Could be Banks and Charlotte. Could be Bayley and Charlotte. It doesn't matter. Personally, hoping for Banks and Bayley to close it out. Bayley to retain, but Sasha's going to turn and then take it at the next pay-per-view, whether it be Extreme Rules or whatever it is. She's going to be a bad guy. She's going to hate Bayley for winning at WrestleMania.
Good. Sasha, great. She needs to turn. She needs to be the bad boss all over again. That was the best character she had. All right, Professor, give me your thoughts on this, brother.
You know what? I have been possessed by the WWE writers because I'm going to give this the worst booking I can do right now.
Oh, gosh.
I am possessed to get the way for Charlotte to win and become the 6-time WWE Women's Champion. And I will say why. Because Sasha Banks, the legit boss, will turn heel during this match and cost Bayley the match, and she will lose the title. Hence, putting Charlotte back on her pedestal as the champion and going on with a feud with Nia Jax. And, of course, Bayley and Sasha will be one-on-one in Raws.
Prof, I like that, man. This is very tough. It's a very tough one to predict. I'm going to stick with Bayley on this for now. I have a couple more shows to do. We got a PW Hustle to do. We got a show with
Wait, you know what's funny, Billy Ray?
What's that,
I don't mean to cut you off. I'm just saying, we're recording this on March 29th, and my predictions and my thought process could change in like a matter of hours. Absolutely. I can feel one way, like I do right now. I'll stick by it, because it's on tape. The evidence is right there. But you know what? Come to me like on Saturday, I might change my mind.
Hey, Prof, I think I'm taking Bayley on this. I'm going to stick with Bayley on this, even though you could be very right, and I would rather it be what you're saying, to be completely honest with you.
You'd rather have my bad WWE writing booking that people would complain about?
Yeah, that'd be pretty funny, actually. I would rather that. Hey, what happened to Fame? Is he gone or is he there?
I would rather that too.
Oh, man. All right, check this out. I gotta go. I got.
Are you Colorado, Fame?
Hey, listen to me. I gotta go handle something for about 5 minutes, so I need you guys to take this. You gotta
tell us the next match.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I need you guys to take this, right? Oh, this is a good one. Chris Jericho versus Kevin Owens for the United States Championship. Fame Black, then the Professor Anthony Quintana, and I should be back to give my prediction after that and fill me in on what's going on, all right? Go ahead.
I feel like this is going to be, like, people talk about Neville versus Austin Aries being the most technically wrestled show stealer match of the night kind of thing, and I think it's this. Yo, the anniversary of friendship, the festival of friendship, and KO's new badass persona, like everything about this story. This is my favorite story on the whole card. Like, this has been months in the making. I've enjoyed the good parts. I've enjoyed the bad parts. I've enjoyed the turn. I've enjoyed the return at Fastlane. Like, every single part of this wrestling story was done to perfection. And I don't think that match is going to be any different. Kevin Owens is a 5-star performer. Chris Jericho is a 5-star performer. With the story and these two going at it for the U.S. title, this has elements, traces, if you will, of Macho Man versus Ricky Steamboat at WrestleMania 3. What do you think, Professor? You think so?
You know what? I'm going to say this because on the Raw side, this is the best storyline, the best build, the best investment of any of the Raw matches, hands down. This is like the number one to me Raw storyline that I'm interested in and I want to see. But you know what? As sarcastic I will be, but you know, there's a lot of people on social media fame that said that Kevin Owens is buried because he got squashed by Goldberg. So I shouldn't care about this match because Kevin Owens is, been buried because he lost in 1:26 to Goldberg. I don't care about Kevin Owens right now because he got buried by Goldberg. I don't care. I'm being sarcastic, Billy Ray, while you was getting your pizza. I'm just saying, why should I care, Billy Ray? Because
he's muted. He muted his mic.
You muted your mic.
First of all, I said nothing about pizza, and I actually have to go get it, actually. Yeah, I ordered. Listen, I gotta eat. Okay, Billy Ray has to eat in order to do these reviews. Okay, and I didn't feel like cooking, so I ordered a pizza.
That's
okay.
a cattail.
Yeah, that's my boy Zeus. Okay, so we're still on Kevin Owens, right? Just in case I don't get back in time and you guys run out of stuff to trash this match.
We got plenty of time. Go ahead. Do what you got to do. We got plenty of time.
After that, we're doing Shane McMahon, AJ Styles, okay? I'll be back, okay?
All right.
Go ahead, continue.
No, I'm just saying, fame, why should I care, right? Because everybody's just saying, Kevin Owens, is done. That means this match should, be a pre-show match. That's what I'm just saying. So, I'm just saying this sarcastically, but you're right. This is one of the best storylines on Raw. I'm invested in this, and this is a great platform for Kevin Owens to win this match, to become the United States champion. You know what? And I would do, in my bad WWE booking, I want him to take that title and turn it back in the days with Lance Storm and WCW. He turned the United States Championship into the Canadian Championship. Just for the hell of it, Kevin Owens should just turn this into the Canadian Heavyweight Championship and just give it some steam, give it some sizzles to that storyline. And because Chris Jericho, he's done enough. He's done enough for the past 6 months. He's exceeded expectations from anybody in the WWE universe. He's, the list of Jericho, drink it in, man. He has done everything that people want him to do, and he's exceeded, and he deserves a break. He deserves a vacation if he wants to tour at Fozzy after this, or if he has one more match on the Raw after WrestleMania. You know how it goes. But he deserves a break. He deserves a vacation, and he should go out in style. He'll come up short, but that's what I'm just saying. Kevin Owens should win this, turn this into the Canadian Championship. What do you think, fam?
I love that idea. I do. I do love it. I think that Kevin Owens should win. Just by his nature. Samoa Joe should probably get involved in order to close it out, to solidify the win, because Owens is a dirty, dirty heel, and we all know it. But the Canadian.
Wait, Fame. I don't mean to cut you in, but what is your thoughts? What is your thoughts about Samoa Joe? I mean, we haven't heard anything about Samoa Joe. He's not on the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, as I don't know. He might not be on that list. We know he's just kind of floating. He can float in this match, and he can float in the upcoming Seth Rollins Triple H match. I mean, do you feel like he should have had a match, or are you happy with where he is right now?
Well, listen, when you talk about smarks, the same smarks who are upset that Kevin Owens got squashed by Goldberg, even though Brock Lesnar got squashed by Goldberg, and I don't see people bitching about it. But anyway, but my point is, the Smarks are also upset that Samoa Joe does not have a match. The same Smarks that are upset that AJ Styles is not wrestling. He's taking on Shane McMahon. It's all the smarkiness of the situation. I think Samoa Joe's place in the storyline that is WWE, that is Monday Night Raw, is right by Triple H's side to take out Seth Rollins. Where else would Joe? Why would Joe? First of all, Joe has only wrestled Sami Zayn, who has been in the way, and Seth Rollins, and he didn't even wrestle a match. He just beat up Seth Rollins. But I'm saying, like, the only people that Joe has really put his hands on have directly been affected in his storyline. So what would he look like joining the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal all of a sudden? What is that? Unless it was to whoop Sami Zayn's ass. So right now, man, first of all, Kevin Owens should win Dirty Tactics. He's going to win Dirty Tactics. He's going to take that U.S. title so Jericho can, and much deservedly, take a break. And, yeah, man, these Smarks, man, I don't know. They got to learn to lighten up, man. Like, I don't know.
I agree with you, fam. I agree with you 100%. I mean, like you said, storyline-wise, Samoa Joe is lurking in the weeds. He can impact 3 different matches if he chooses to. He can impact the Battle Royal and take out Sami Zayn. He can impact this U.S. title match and take out Jericho. So this way, Kevin Owens can be the U.S. champion. And, of course, later on in the night, he can take out Seth Rollins and help Triple H for this new, whatever they want to call this, new evolution, the new authority figures to, like, you know, run rampant on Raw. So that's
I'm gonna do it first here. I'm gonna make a TNA reference here, which is unlikely for Fame Black, but maybe a new main event Mafia.
Wait, but you said TNA. Those words don't.
I didn't say TNA. I meant to say Impact Wrestling.
There you go.
Impact Wrestling. See, I'm not fully switched over yet. You know,
it takes.
I'm gonna tell you something, Professor. I've watched 2 episodes of the new Impact Wrestling, and some stuff is questionable, but overall, not bad. I'm watching. I'm gonna watch next week. That's the game.
Did you hear this, Hustleites? Fame is giving Impact Wrestling a chance. He wants to make it great again. That's what everybody should be doing, making Impact Wrestling great again. It's a good thing.
I'm sorry. Did you say again?
Yes,
you said again.
Well,
again.
Yeah, again.
Again
no.
What? Again.
Make TNA great.
Again.
Period. Make Impact Wrestling. I'm sorry. Make Impact Wrestling great. Period.
So what are we doing? Clue me in.
Well, I was saying that I actually watched 2 episodes of Impact Wrestling in the past 3 weeks.
The hell, I knew there was something wrong with the weather, man. See, I'm not a believer in this whole global warming thing, but I started to believe it this time. You know, this week I was like, maybe there's something to this. Now I know why. Fame Black is watching TNA.
Billy Ray, we were talking about like the Samoa Joe factor in WrestleMania, since he doesn't have a match per se, that he can, like, you know, mess up a lot of people's chances in WrestleManias. Like, he can mess up Sami Zayn and the Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
I think that's what they should have done. They should have. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Q. I think that's what they should have done. I think they should have done Sami Zayn versus Samoa Joe. It would have made for a much better match, I think, than what they got Sami Zayn involved in. He's going to get destroyed by Braun Strowman. And, you know, I'd rather him get destroyed by Samoa Joe than anything else.
Wait a minute. Billy Ray, are you upset that Samoa Joe doesn't have a match on the card?
I'm not upset, but they should give him a match. They should have given him a match. I would have rather him choke out Bill Goldberg. I'll tell you that much. I would have much rather seen Samoa Joe, and they had enough time to build it, and it would have been legit, and people would have bought it. Samoa Joe choking out Bill Goldberg for that Universal Championship. All right?
That is a dope concept.
But where were we?
Billy Ray, it's a sweep. We both picked Kevin Owens.
We picked Kevin Owens
to turn it into the Canadian Heavyweight Championship.
That is great. That is great. I do pick Kevin Owens. I didn't think about the Canadian Heavyweight title, but that should happen. Yeah, Kevin Owens wins. Chris Jericho is going to go tour with Fozzy or something after this. And then he's going to come back and be awesome. He's a legend, a legendary career. Every time he comes back, he does great, except for that one time that he was like serious Chris Jericho. That wasn't very cool. But
what? Are you crazy? I love serious Chris Jericho with the suits and the long words.
Yeah,
that's like my.
Some people dug that.
Besides this Jericho and the Jericho that debuted in '99, that's my favorite Jericho.
Yeah, it's like the 3rd Jericho down. Yeah, so I mean, it's not.
And then you forgetting about undisputed title winning Stephanie is my master Jericho.
I got you. Point taken. I'll fall back. You got that. But I'm taking Kevin Owens, and he should turn it into the Canadian Championship of the World or whatever. Okay, so we got AJ and Shane McMahon. You guys didn't do that yet, right?
No.
All right. AJ Styles versus Shane McMahon. Now, Prof and I called this on the PW Hustle, along with A-Track Brown. What up, A-Track? We called this over at the PW Hustle, and we said it was going to happen. We said this is going to happen. And you know what we normally do when we say something's going to happen and it happens. A-Track is not here. Can you get this right, Professor? Are you going to be able
I could get it right, yeah.
All right. Well, we're not the type of guys to say that we told you so. But we told you so.
We told you so.
Absolutely. So, listen, AJ Styles is in this match with Shane McMahon. Am I happy about it? I don't know. I don't think I am. Do I want to see the match? I don't know. I don't think I do. But am I going to watch the match? Yeah, I'll watch the match. Does it have potential to be decent? Yeah, of course it does. Shane McMahon and AJ Styles never has a bad match, right? Fame Black, you look disgusted over there. You're like, what is this guy talking about? Tell me what's up.
I'm disgusted. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that you're not amped for this. Shane, like I understand. Listen, I understand. Like people think I don't get it. People think I don't like the actual physical wrestling part of it because of how my whole demeanor is, and they may have slight bit of a point. But here's my thing. I know AJ Styles is, no pun intended, phenomenal in the ring. I do. I know this. He is. I will give it to him. But it's more of a spectacle. Can you name bad Shane McMahon matches? Like, you can say that they're spot fest. You can call them whatever you want to call them, but they're always awesome.
I don't know where you were last year for Undertaker versus Shane McMahon.
I'm sorry. All I remember is that man jumped off a cage.
That's all anybody remembers, because the rest of that match wasn't very memorable. Go right ahead.
But you do remember it, yeah. So I
remember a lot of things. Okay, you're not really proving anything by saying that. I remember what I did yesterday. Does anybody care? No. You understand what I mean? Anyway, go right ahead.
You can say that, but that was last year. 10 years from now, you'll still remember when Shane jumped off the cage. You won't remember what you did yesterday.
Yeah, but that's all he did. Like, I remember him jumping off the cage. I won't remember anything that happened in the lead up of him jumping off that cage. I don't remember
anything from the Kurt Angle match before he went through the glass.
Yeah,
I don't remember anything. I don't remember anything from the Steve Blackman match before he got knocked off. But that was like the mark is you remember this moment, and Shane McMahon is good at create. I'm anxiously awaiting to see how you're gonna
like this.
I'm anxiously awaiting to see how you top jumping off the cage, off the Hell in a Cell.
You don't. Go ahead, Fame Black.
Yes?
Give me your prediction. Do you think this is good?
I think it's great. When AJ Styles beat the hell out of Shane McMahon, I was already sold. I was like, this is going to be fantastic. Shane McMahon knows how to take an ass whooping, and he knows how to make a match memorable. And those are the two things you're going to need. And then the third element is AJ Styles. Are you kidding me? This is going to be amazing. And by the way, Shane McMahon is going to lose.
Okay. Professor. Couple of questions for you over here. Now, this in no way, shape, or form. I know what the YWC, IWC is going to say. We already know this. They don't care about AJ Styles. They're burying AJ Styles. We already went over this. I don't think that's the case. You don't think that's the case, right?
Hell no.
But
you can't be. I don't think you can be buried when you're working directly with a McMahon.
Well, that's what Mr. Quintana says. That's his argument, and he's absolutely right. I don't think you can be absolutely buried, but I think there could have been better uses for AJ Styles. Personally, do you think they could have done a better job at getting AJ Styles a legitimate opponent for WrestleMania 33? Okay, saying that, Fan Black, you already had your shine. Okay, I'm trying to get the other side of the story here. Okay, and I'm just asking. Quintana might side with you. I don't know.
I'm just saying, but the way you phrasing the question, a legitimate opponent, as if Shane McMahon is not.
I would make the argument that Shane McMahon is not a legitimate opponent, especially when they saw Wrestle Kingdom and they saw Kenny Omega and Okada put on the greatest match of all time, according to Dave Meltzer. And then they follow it up by saying, we're going to do that at WrestleMania. We're going to top that at WrestleMania. Good luck with this card. Topping that at WrestleMania is what I'm saying. Professor Anthony Quintana, give me your thoughts. What do you think they could have done better? And then give me your prediction.
Well, I'm going to say it like this for Shane McMahon and AJ Styles. Number one, the hottest storyline on WWE on the SmackDown side, bar none. It's one of the most invested matches that anybody could be, interested in because of what AJ Styles and Shane McMahon have put on SmackDown Live TV, because I've been watching it every week. With that being said about AJ Styles, for the YWC, IWC, for the hardcore fans, let me put you at ease about AJ Styles. AJ Styles right now has the best opponent at the best time for his career. And I will say this for one legitimate reason, because he has done everything in the past 18 to 20 years in his wrestling career. But right now, he has the best moment, best opportunity to create his legacy. He already has a legacy of 5-star matches that everybody knows from Impact Wrestling. We already know about the 5-star matches he already had in Japan. But right now, for the WWE fans, this match against Shane McMahon, Slam Match, are you listening? This match will be remembered 20 years down the road. This is the WrestleMania moment matches. This will be the match that will be compared with Steamboat Savage in wait. Let me just
listen. I gotta interrupt that.
No.
I cannot let that stand.
No.
I can't believe you just went there.
Let him go.
I literally screamed. Luckily, I had my microphone muted.
You're not gonna hear my point.
I don't think I want to.
No, because
I do.
What is going to happen is this match is going to deliver so much that it will be compared with Steamboat Savage in memory wise. It's going to be compared with the moment of Hogan slamming Andre. It's going to be compared with Shawn Michaels and Undertaker. This match will be remembered 20 years down the road. It's a guarantee, because you got two guys that are committed to making this not only the match of the night, but the moment forever in WrestleMania lore. That's what's going to happen. That's one of my predictions. And number two, my prediction is AJ will win it. It will cement his legacy. That's what AJ Styles needs. He already has done everything for the YWC, IWC. Now he's going to cement a legacy. That's what YWC doesn't want. You want a Nakamura match? Wait till SummerSlam. Yeah, you want a match against Kurt Angle? Wait until another SmackDown. He needs a legacy. He deserves that.
All right. Here's my retort to that. Okay. Both of you aren't going to agree with this, but quite frankly, I don't care. And I don't care if anybody else agrees with this or not. Legacy, brother? Cement his legacy? He's done that a long time ago. He does not need a match with Shane McMahon to freaking do that. Two, if you're going to get him in the ring and maximize what he, first off, to compare this match that hasn't even happened yet to Steamboat Savage, Hogan, and freaking Andre the Giant, you are smoking some serious good kush over there in Bombay, New Jersey, brother. How are you going to make that comparison in a match that hasn't even occurred?
I made a great prediction at Royal Rumble that Cena Styles is going to be the match of the year, and I was not wrong.
Listen,
so this is going to be a legacy match.
If you would have said, hey, Cena Styles is going to be the new Savage Steamboat, 8-Track would have probably went over there and smacked you in the head. Okay, listen, that's a hell of a statement to make. It's the boldest thing I've ever heard you say. First off, I think this match could be a decent match, but there could have been a lot better ways to use AJ Styles. You wanted to cement AJ Styles' legacy? What really would have done it is him walking into WrestleMania, the WWE champion, and defending the WWE title at WrestleMania. Like did he defend the IWGP at Wrestle Kingdom? I don't remember if he did or didn't. I don't remember if he was the IWGP champ at Wrestle Kingdom. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. He would have gone into WrestleMania and defended that title. That would have cemented a quote-unquote legacy that he already has. He's already one of the greatest of all time. So, but to say that a match that hasn't even happened is on level with Steamboat and Savage, boy, my God.
Did he listen to what I said?
I listened, bro.
Trust me. Moment. It was going to create the moment.
The moment. The hell
the
moment
created.
I earlier, when you were gone, I predicted that a match that hasn't happened yet was going to be compared to. I was actually more in line with Steamboat and Savage, but I was talking about KO and Jericho for the U.S. title.
I expect that from you, Fame Black. Okay, I really do. As much as I love you and I think you're the man and you know what you're talking about, I would expect something like that to come out of your mouth. And I'll be like, you know what? It's Fame Black. It's Fame Black. Let me fall back. But Professor Anthony Quintana, to say some ludicrous crap like he just said. Okay,
ludicrous. Ludicrous.
This moment right here, you want to talk about memorable. You have etched your legacy in Big Slam Nation as the absolute dumbest moment in the history of this show. And there's been a lot of dumb moments here. Okay, so that's saying a bunch. You have cemented your legacy. Wait till I tell A-Track about this.
Come back to me in 20 years, and then I'm going to be like, ha ha, I told you so.
Oh, okay. Listen, if you got it in 20 years, I'll come back and be like, okay, fine. You know what? Somehow this match was Steamboat and Savage worthy. Dude, come on.
Not wrestling ability, just memorability. Like, we're still talking about Steamboat Savage 30 years from now. So in 20 years from now, we're still talking about it. You got to give him his prop.
Bull crap. I'm still talking about, the Shockmaster falling down. You can't compare that to Steamboat Savage. You can't, okay? You can't. Come on.
Moments are moments in wrestling that you remember.
So that really doesn't fall in line.
Moments are moments in wrestling.
We're still talking about it. We're still talking about it. You know what? To this day, the Shockmaster lives in infamy.
A moment is a moment. Good, bad, or indifferent. A moment is a moment.
No. That's a cop-out. Okay? That Steamboat and Savage, Hogan and Andre the Giant weren't just moments. Okay? There's a lot of moments.
At WrestleMania. We talking about WrestleMania right now.
All right, so what
if Shockmaster is not relevant, we might bring him up from time to time.
Before we go on to the next match, Billy Ray. Okay, I'm going to ask you a question. Let's just use AJ's 2 matches in WrestleMania. 20 years down the line, what are you going to remember more? Him against Jericho or him against Shane McMahon?
Listen, let me tell you this, man.
No, don't let me tell you. I asked you a question. Which match will be remembered 20 years down the road? Him against Jericho or him against Shane McMahon?
Yo, but what is that saying? Which match? All right, so let me start my own hypotheticals. Which match would have been remembered more? Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles for the WWE title, or Shane McMahon versus it? I'm just saying, if we're starting
and I will answer that.
If we're
Shane McMahon,
and you'd be wrong. But if we're naming hypotheticals and just giving them,
I would be.
But he's not doing hypotheticals. He named 2 AJ Styles matches that are one from last year and one from this year,
and one that hasn't even happened. So he's further down the. All right, come on. There's a lot of holes in that argument. First off, he's further down the line in a match that he lost at WrestleMania compared to a higher tier match where he's kind of prominently featured against the boss's son. Okay, come on, really.
But he does. He got you there, Professor.
Of course I got him. I got him on everything. I always got the Professor. I own the Professor. The Professor stands behind me. Okay? But that's besides the point. This is ridiculous. Screw both of you. But this is ridiculous is what I'm saying.
Oh. Don't want that either.
You said that. I ain't saying nothing. I'm just saying. I just asked you a question.
That was biblical. But
give us your prediction and then move on.
Well, do I have to give you a prediction on this? All right, here's my prediction. Here's my bold prediction. Okay, this is not gonna be Steamboat Savage. This is not gonna be Hogan and Andre. No way, shape, or form is that even coming true in the least bit. The least bit. Okay, and I hope AJ Styles walks out of there with a win, because it's not out of the realm of possibility that he loses. He could very well lose, okay, very well, and then go off to Monday Night Raw or do whatever. AJ Styles should win this match, so I'm going to take AJ, even though he could lose. Go ahead, Fame. You already gave me AJ, right?
Yeah, I said Shane McMahon is going to lose. But now, I disagree. I think Shane McMahon is going to win. I mean, what happens if AJ wins? He can't go back to SmackDown to his boss that now hates him for beating him too. Like, nah, like AJ Styles has to lose so he can go to Raw and reunite with the club. So, yeah.
All right. And
Shane McMahon for the win.
And Q, who'd you take?
I'm taking Styles, even if he gets drafted to Raw.
Good Lord, man. Listen, man. Listen. They could have done a lot more with him. Is all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. All right. Next match. Triple H versus Seth Rollins. Fame Black. Give me your thoughts. And please don't tell me anything. Let's not mention Steamboat and Savage again in this conversation. Okay? Let's not even bring it up ever again. For the sake of this conversation, that match never happened. Okay? Come on, Fame
All right,
Black.
I got you. Listen, no problem. So this match is going to be like AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. This is going to be
Wrestle Kingdom.
It's going to be Okada Omega.
All right.
This has all the no. Honestly, this is going to be good, and I think it's because Triple H has this way of building drama. Now sometimes he overdoes it, like in promos when he's like, Seth Rollins, if you call me out at WrestleMania, I swear if you do it, you better not do it, because if you do it, if you come out here to this ring and you call me out, like he builds the drama very like you know what is going to happen. But that can be a good thing. In this case, he's going to work that leg. Samoa Joe might get involved. He is going to make this, he's going to make you look at Seth Rollins' knee like, yo, that shit is broken. And Seth Rollins is going to walk away with the win, and you're going to feel so good about it. Like, Triple H is very good at creating baby faces. Not so much heels, but he can create some baby faces. And this is the longest running story, and I think that this is one of the better stories. Not the best story. My favorite story is KO and Jericho, but this is probably my second favorite story on the whole card, man. And not to mention, Triple H is the heel here. But he is absolutely right about everything he said. Triple H gave Seth Rollins everything, and Seth Rollins threw it away.
Can't argue with that. And you can't teach that either. Go ahead, Professor Anthony Quintana. Give me your thoughts on this. Please don't mention Savage or Steamboat anywhere. Just
absolutely not. This match will be in comparison to Tito Santana and the Executioner from WrestleMania 1, hands down.
See, now if you would have said that with AJ Styles and Shane McMahon, you might have had a chance. You might have had a chance to outperform the match you were comparing it to. I would have went with that. I would have been like, you know what, Professor, that makes sense. That's the smartest thing you've ever said. But no, you went completely on the other side of the spectrum. Go ahead, bro.
You know what the difference between me and everybody else is? Y'all are afraid. I make bold predictions. I stand alone with my thoughts, and I stand alone with my beliefs, and I will fight you till the death. But anyway, let me go with this match. I want to say one thing right now, and you want to talk about another bold prediction? It's not a bold prediction, but it's a bold statement. I think Seth Rollins' injury was all fake. I think this knee injury has been fake. I think he found a way to like go into that camera, and Samoa Joe, they all marked us. I don't think his knee was hurt. I don't think it was even banged up. I think this is all storyline. This is all kayfabe because they couldn't build it. I don't know if they could have built this match as better as they wanted it to.
You know what? That's a good point, though. As he's all right. Fame, I get it. Let's give him the benefit. I mean, I know he said some real stupid crap earlier, and it's hard to bounce back from that. But let's give him the benefit of the doubt. That could have been happening. I agree with you there, Professor.
It very well could have happened, but it didn't. I'm
making a bold statement. I'm just saying that's what I'm looking at.
I think people were already sold on this story. You didn't have to put an injury in it. In fact, I think it kind of put some. I mean, he came back from injury, so it's fine. But
but Fame, think about what I'm saying. I think this injury was used so this way it would kept Triple H off TV. I think it made it more like convenient for Triple H not to be on TV every Monday night.
He's there every Monday.
No. Triple H has been more active these past couple of Mondays, but while they were building this, he wasn't there. It was like here and there, whatever. But that's the way I'm just looking at it.
I don't keep tabs on Triple H.
No. And plus, Seth Rollins, wasn't really doing anything anyway. He just been calling out Triple H. So use a fake knee injury. But with that being said, I'm going off the cuff. I don't care. I would like Seth Rollins to win, but I don't think he's going to win. I think Triple H is going to win this match. I think Seth Rollins will win by losing.
Fam, did we get your prediction?
Oh, I said Seth Rollins has to win. It's another happy WrestleMania moment.
Seth Rollins should win.
When Seth Rollins overcame the leg injury and he came out and beat Triple H, beat the Cerebral Assassin. But here's my thing, man. People were already sold on the storyline when Seth Rollins showed up at NXT. Like, that story was already hot. In fact, people were more on like, well, what are they going to do now when Seth Rollins got injured? I could have sat through weeks of Seth Rollins attacking or trying to get the upper hand over Samoa Joe and having to conquer that mountain before he could take on Triple H. But now Fame, me and the IWC, YWC, we never see eye to eye, but the IWC, YWC was saying that this storyline between Seth Rollins and Triple H was boring until NXT. Remember when when Triple H betrayed him for that Universal Championship when Kevin Owens won it? That was a boring storyline to begin with until NXT. And then it took an injury to even give it more sizzle. But YWC has no patience. They have no idea what build is. That's why they have no idea what foreplay is. So anyway, my whole thing is my whole deal is this story is like 4 years in the making. Like, this is amazing to me. Like, it literally starts the moment Triple H picked Seth Rollins out of the Shield. And now this is the culmination of all that. I understand it. And the vignettes even justify what you're saying. I'm just saying, but like you said.
Hey, listen, the way I see it is this. Triple H owes me one, okay? He owes me one. He beat Sting a few years ago for absolutely no reason. So for the next 4 years that he's going to insert himself in main events at WrestleMania, he should be losing. There's no reason for him to win. Let Seth Rollins win it, please, okay? That's all I'm saying. Let's move on to the next match. Dean Ambrose versus Baron Corbin for the Intercontinental title, Fame Black.
I'm very excited to see this because I think that Baron Corbin is the violent counterpart that Dean Ambrose needs in order to shine. Those who remember, or I would like to forget, last year's Dean Ambrose match that could have got super ultra violent didn't, because Brock Lesnar said, "Hey, if you hit me in the head even slightly hard, I will kill you. I'm going to kill you. Hey, don't touch me. Like, I know we're wrestling, but don't touch me." So Dean Ambrose now has an opponent that's ready to play, and I'm excited to see some violence. I'm an ECW boy. I live here in Philadelphia. Like, I want violence to return to my wrestling. Like, that's the true cause. I want this to be like no holds bars, and I want them to go crazy.
Professor,
I think this match will underdeliver. I don't like Dean Ambrose's character because he's not being a lunatic fringe. He's being more of a comedian. And it's not funny. This match could be so much more. And Dean Ambrose should retain the title.
I agree with you that the match could be much more. Dean Ambrose is going to lose. So Baron Corbin will be the new Intercontinental Champion. They're setting this kid up to be the next guy. I agree.
No. I would want him to be the Intercontinental Champion. But you know me, Billy Ray. I'm going with my WWE wacky writing booking. Yeah. And I just don't think Baron Corbin's time is right now, especially, it all makes sense for a WrestleMania win for Baron Corbin, especially since last year he won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. So what way to cap off a year in wrestling than winning the Intercontinental title, a singles title? But I just don't I think it's the wrong pay-per-view for him to win the title.
All right. I got you. I got Ambrose. I understand that. Okay. We're going to hit the big three. The big three, right? And we're going to start with the WWE.
But we already talked about Austin Aries match.
You know what? You're right. I agree with you again. We did already talk about the Austin Aries match. So let's hit the other ones that we haven't talked about. We're going to talk about Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton for the WWE title. And I have a couple of problems with this too. I really wanted to see this match before the WWE title was involved. Now that the WWE title is involved, I don't want to see it so much. I think this would have been an excellent mid-card match rather than what it's been built up to be. I think it's lost steam. I think people don't want to see it as much as they wanted to. I was so into this feud. I was into the whole Randy Orton joining the Wyatt family. I was really into that. I thought it was great. I thought it was very well done. But Randy Orton winning the Royal Rumble, I don't know. It left a lot to be desired. That being said, Fame Black, give me your prediction, then Professor, then me, and we'll go on to the next one.
I mean, I love Bray Wyatt. Everybody know. I'm a big Bray fan. I love Randy Orton joining the Wyatts, despite the fact that he didn't wear pants. The Randy Orton winning the Rumble and Bray winning the title Elimination Chamber is backwards. It really should have happened the other way around. I don't know why it didn't. I don't know who got drunk that day and switched name tags on that situation. But I'm still into the storyline. I still think that it's the truth. Honestly, like, it gives me like Dragon Ball Z vibes. Like all right, Randy Orton infiltrated so that he could take away Bray's power by burning Sister Abigail. By the way, nobody's mentioning the fact that Randy Orton is burning dead bodies. That is not cool. It's super taboo, and nobody seems to care.
And he's an arsonist too, so.
Right, he burned Bray's house down. I mean, but that's one thing. It's like, okay, we've seen violence like in that way. Like, we've seen people get their homes broken into. We've seen cars get destroyed. But now we're talking about a full-on burning a dead body to get back at somebody. It's like, that's a little bad. Anyway, so he did that, and instead of weakening Bray and taking away his powers, he has new powers. He's powered up. He's charged up. He rubs Sister Abigail all over his face. Like, I'm into that kind of stuff. Like, if Bray shows up more powerful than ever before, I'm into it. Like, that's a Frieza thing for me. Like, he charged up and went Super Saiyan. I love it. And Bray Wyatt should win and keep his WWE title, because what is Randy Orton doing next to it? No, the storyline is far from over, but Bray should definitely go ahead and take it and show Randy Orton that you cannot beat me. Follow the buzzards.
Professor, give me your thoughts.
Well, you know what? I mean, Randy Orton has turned into the ghost hunter, because this past Tuesday on SmackDown Live, he actually possessed, I don't know, he had some kind of pitchfork.
I think Fame Black is possessed. Look at Fame Black. He will not move. He's either frozen or possessed. Oh, no, he's possessed. Yep. He just laughed.
Bray Wyatt is trying to possess him. But you know what? Randy Orton's like the soul taker right now. He's using pitchforks and going into Sister Abigail's grave and trying to steal whatever power's left. So he's trying to juice all that up. And number one, I'm like a little bit confused, maybe because since Fame, you're a Bray Wyatt fan. When did Bray Wyatt have these powers? I don't remember this. I know he's more psychological.
You don't remember the ghost that showed up and took out Dean Ambrose?
Nah, I don't remember that ghost. I just remember, like, he wasn't presented to me in that mystique.
You sure? Because that was a moment. You know, and all moments count.
That's not a good moment.
I forgot who told me. You said a moment is a moment, is what you said.
That's not a good moment. Yeah. But that's not a good moment that's memorable.
But a moment is a moment.
But you remembered it. I didn't.
Yes, you did. You were talking about it. I didn't remember it. But you said a moment is a moment.
I didn't remember when. I don't even.
I'm just saying what you said. Defend your point, sir. A moment is a moment. How come you don't remember that moment?
Because it wasn't.
That is not a moment.
That's not a moment.
Did it happen? It was a moment in time.
A moment in wrestling. Let me define this, Billy Ray. Is when everybody remembers this.
Here we go with the alternative facts.
Everybody.
Here we go with the revisionist. Revising history,
this ain't revisionist,
twisting and turning stuff. Real nice.
This is InfoWars. This is Sean Hannity. This is Bill O'Reilly news. This is truth. This is truth be told. But anyway, with that being said, I'll just say Bray Wyatt will retain the title. That's it.
Okay. All right.
Powers with powers or without powers, I don't care.
Randy Orton wins the WWE title. This is the goal of it. Bray Wyatt is a transitional champion. Randy Orton wins the WWE title. And he's probably going to feud with, I don't know, Shinsuke Nakamura or something. I don't know where they're going with it. Randy Orton's taking this belt. That's how that's going down. Okay.
As cynical as I am, I hope Shinsuke Nakamura stays another extra 6 months, just because I don't want to see this. I don't want to see Billy Ray's booking of Shinsuke Nakamura in any situation.
That's not
on the main roster.
What, him winning? That would be my booking. Him running through the roster like a rocket? That'd be my booking. So if you don't want to see that, then fine. But if I got to book it,
it's not a good moment.
I feel a moment is a moment. Some real wise men told me that one day. Listen, let's move on. We got the last two matches on the card. Okay, it was a long way to get here. Okay, because there's 8,000 matches on this card. The last two matches. Here we go.
This has been the best review ever.
It always is. Listen, Goldberg, 50 years old. The universe
You really saving this Roman Reigns for last. Even though the Universal title is on the line, you still gonna do this Roman Reigns not for okay. All right, no, go ahead.
I didn't do this, man. Don't blame the messenger, right?
Actually, he might be right. He might be right.
WWE Universe did this.
That's the last match.
The WWE Universe didn't do this, no, because that would say that the fans did that, and the fans did not do this. The WWE did this. They did this. Be angry at them. Don't be angry at Billy Ray Valentine, okay? I'm just calling it like I see it, all right? We got the Universal Championship on the line. Brock Lesnar versus Bill Goldberg. Bill Goldberg comes back, wins the title, a real superhero for all the kids, right? Against the Beast, Brock Lesnar. Now, he's beaten the crap out of Brock Lesnar on 2 separate occasions, made him look stupid. I think it's another foregone conclusion what's going to happen here. Because it shouldn't be called the greatest Thrill Ride. It should be called the most obvious card ever. WrestleMania. Fame Black, give me your thoughts about this match.
You know.
Give me the green light. Because I'm ready to go.
Not so. Yo, listen. Knowing the end to something is not always a bad thing, all right? When a nice-looking woman comes over my house, I know where it's going to end up, but I don't need to. I don't need. You know, it doesn't deter me from the ending at all. So anyway,
you make a valid point there, Fame Black.
So anyway, here's my thing. This could go 2 ways. I don't want this match to exceed 8 minutes by any stretch of the imagination, but I've given this some thought. I don't know. I don't track Bill Goldberg, but he is in noticeably better shape. First of all, he already was in good shape for 52 years old.
Hey, that's something that needs to be said. Phenomenal shape, that guy. Yeah.
He is in better shape than he was when he first returned.
You can make an argument for that.
And I think that depending on his level of dedication, I don't know how much he loves his children. I don't know if he's like, I want my kids to see them put on a good match. He might have been spending some time in that NXT Development Center, and they might be able to really, really do a good match. 8 minutes, a little back and forth, but Brock has to go over. Or, my preference, as a Brock fan, Brock whoops that monkey ass for like 3 minutes, and then pins him and lets you know this was never yours to begin with. I would love to see Goldberg get beat the crap out of at WrestleMania and pinned. Brock Lesnar has to win either way. He's going to be the new champion, but I would love to see Bill Goldberg get destroyed.
Hey, Fame Black, what title is Brock Lesnar going to win?
The Universal title.
Okay, just wanted to be clear. All right, Professor Anthony Quintana, hit me off. What's going on?
You know what? Since there's like 13 matches, this is why one of these matches have to be at least 2 minutes.
Hey, we're getting
which could be.
We're also getting Flow Rider and Pitbull for about 5 minutes. That's another time I'm gonna turn on New Japan Pro Wrestling and watch that. Good Lord, who's booking this? Who wants to see Flow Rider? Who wants to see Flow Rider?
Should I get my CD? I got the Pitbull CD right now.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't want to see Pitbull either, for the record. Okay.
Pitbull, I'm sorry. It's not that I want to see Pitbull, but Pitbull's music. I mean, you put it on, everybody knows it, man. It's catchy. Everybody knows Pitbull, man.
I mean, to call it Pitbull's music is almost as bad as saying that AJ Styles and Shane McMahon is comparable to Ricky Steamboat and Randy Savage. Pitbull does not have music. They make this guy, okay? They tell him, here's this music, and you're gonna say, and you're gonna make a ridiculous sound with your mouth for 2 seconds, and people are gonna get into it. Okay, I really don't understand the guy. Okay, I
want that job.
I want the job too. I ain't hating. Okay, I would take that in a second.
It sounds like it. It sounds like it.
So let me be absolutely clear. If somebody came up to me and told me, listen, we want you to sing over this track, wear this clothes, and we're going to give you $500,000 for it, I am there, quick, fast. So Pitbull, props to you on that. But to say that what you're doing is making music is beyond me. So I'm not hating on him making money. I'm hating on them calling it music Because it's not. But anyway, go ahead. I had to get that out. I apologize.
Hey, listen, you got that, man.
Number one, Pitbull is an influence to the children out there. They want to be like him. So you know what? Let's give Pitbull all the props in the world. Number two, for the Universal Championship, I think we have to say this, Billy Ray. We have to go the over under 5 minutes. I think.
Yeah.
I think it's more likely that Goldberg owes at least more than 5 minutes. He owes that to the fans because he's fought 2 minutes with Brock Lesnar. He had a 2-minute appearance at Royal Rumble. Had a 2-minute match with Kevin Owens. That's 6 minutes right there on an estimate. And for all that money he's paid, I ain't mad. And like you said with Pitbull, Billy Ray, that you ain't mad that you're getting paid $500,000 to do, sing over some tracks. Hey, what's up, Zeus? But, Goldberg's getting paid a lot of money for 6 minutes. I think he owes the fans maybe a 10 to 12-minute match, but it's not going to happen.
Are you saying Goldberg is the Pitbull of the WWE? Is that what you're saying? Because I could co-sign that. I might co-sign. Actually, you know what?
Too. He's ball-headed, too.
Like that too.
Yeah, I'll co-sign that. Listen, Brock Lesnar needs to roll through Goldberg here. He gave Goldberg 2. He owes Brock Lesnar 1. You understand? Brock Lesnar needs to roll through him. I agree. I think it's gonna go to about 6 to 8 minutes. I think that'll be the range. I think he's gonna take a couple of about 10 suplexes. He's gonna go to Suplex City, and Brock Lesnar is gonna win the Universal Heavyweight title. It's gonna happen, and the goal is for Brock Lesnar to carry that all the way to the next WrestleMania, and then have the next guy, the big dog.
Wait a minute. Let's get ready, fam. This is what he's been waiting for.
No, I haven't been waiting. Let's go.
The main event.
Let's clarify one other thing. I haven't been waiting for anything. I'm sure as hell not waiting for that. Okay, let's clarify that too. They're gonna have him face Roman Reigns at the next WrestleMania. At least that's the plan. Vince McMahon never gave up on the whole Roman Reigns experiment. He just never did. No matter how much the guy gets booed out of the building, the new John Cena, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker. Okay? And I you know what? I'm really probably going to go off on this on a Hustle and on other shows I'm doing. What show are we doing this weekend, Q? Fame Black. What's CJ's show? WWPN?
Yeah, I don't know what show you'll be doing, but it's on the WWPN.
Look for us on WWPN. And
TheWWPN.com.
Yeah, look for us there, and I'm going to completely go off on this in a way that I can't do here. But this is dumb. All right, this is dumb, and it's a waste of time. Unless Roman Reigns turns heel. That is the only way he gets over here. I actually want to see them let Roman Reigns go over clean without turning heel, just so I can see the reaction. Okay, that's all. But if they turn him heel, it'll work. It'll work. He needs to cheat. He needs to beat this guy dirty, make it heel, make him not give a damn, have the Usos come down and help him beat the trash out of The Undertaker. That's what they need to do. But they're not. They're not going to do it. But who knows? Let me give you guys the benefit of the doubt. Turn Roman Reigns heel. You know you have to. Just go ahead and do it already. Otherwise, it's going to be a big bomb. Fame Black.
I know you don't realize this.
I don't realize a lot of things.
Roman Reigns been a heel since he left the...
I mean a real... I know what you're saying. He's getting booed all over the building, therefore he's a heel.
But even more so than that. Take a look at his character. Follow the story. He don't do anything remotely face. In fact...
He don't do anything.
He don't really do anything except for it's who he's facing that makes you like him or dislike him. He is disrespectful to whoever he's facing. Him being disrespectful to The Undertaker is not out of place. People say, oh, they're turning him heel now. They're planting the seeds. No, it is actually in Roman Reigns' character to be disrespectful to everybody except Dean Ambrose. That's basically where we've stood on Roman Reigns. I think he should beat The Undertaker. First of all, let's forget everything we know about wrestling, about the storyline, about Roman Reigns and about The Undertaker. a 50-year-old, 1 day a year wrestling ass should definitely put over a full-time superstar in the main event. No matter what wrestling promotion you're running. That is solid right there. So when you add The Undertaker and Roman Reigns and people saying that The Undertaker should win, it blows my mind.
Blows my mind.
It blows my mind. Roman Reigns needs to win. Dirty or clean, he should win the match. First of all, it's in his character. Secondly, Undertaker's 1,000,000 years old. He needs to lose again at WrestleMania so that he can go retire before he dies for real in the ring.
All right, I'll retort to that after I get to the Professor, but I got something for you on that. Go ahead, Professor.
You know what? As a fan of The Undertaker since 1990, for a personal reason, I'm not one of these cynical, bloodthirsty IWC, YWC people who always wanted to see him wrestle every year. I had my moments that I've seen him wrestle, and I think we've tapped that water dry. You know what I'm saying, Billy Ray? We've tapped that water by asking him to even wrestle even once a year with a bad hip. He's done everything. You want to talk about loyalty to a company, loyalty to a brand, loyalty to a character. He's been as loyal as anything. Now, as a fan, how do you pay him back? Now, traditionally, Fame, we go with this, you let him ride off into the sunset with a win against Roman Reigns. But what does that do for a full-timer in Roman Reigns? Does absolutely nothing. So what do? We create a moment. We create a good moment in WrestleMania by burying The Undertaker. Figuratively, burying The Undertaker. And the heel turn begins. Well, as like you said, Fame, he's already been a heel. As Triple H has said on ESPN, you know, if anybody's read this slam, I'm not making this up. Triple H has said, and I quote, Roman Reigns has been a heel. Where have you been? That's what he literally said. But anyway,
Triple H is wrong, and I'll explain why. But go ahead.
I'm just saying. But the moment will be created for Roman Reigns to win and bury The Undertaker figuratively. We will not get that match against Sting for Undertaker, and we will not get that match for John Cena. It won't happen.
Yeah, okay. So both of you brought up valid points. And 9 times out of 10, I would completely agree with what you said, Fame. Completely. But this
is the 10th time.
The only difference, definitely, it's the 10th time. It's the 10th time, it's the 20th time, it's the 30th time, it's the 40th, and the 50th. Listen, the problem here is not the scenario. The problem here is Roman Reigns. It's the wrong guy. The Roman Reigns experiment has failed unless you turn him heel. And I mean a real heel. I don't mean, hey, wake up, guys, like Triple H would say. Hey, wake up. He's been a heel this entire time. Nah, man. Nah, Roman. You know, okay, Triple H. Fine, I'll take it. I'm a smart mark. Call me whatever the hell you want. But being a smart mark, I know that he's not really a heel. Okay? So don't insult me with that nonsense. He's not a heel. Okay?
He is.
No, he is because people boo him. So in that aspect, he's not a
heel.
Not
because they boo him. He does not cater to the fan. He doesn't say like, I'm doing this for the people.
Bull crap. He needs to start flipping the people off. He needs to actually come out there and state it flat. I don't care about the people. And if he's going to bury The Undertaker, he needs to do it as a heel. He needs to cheat to win. Screw that. I mean, he needs to throw it all out the window. Let's leave no shades of gray. Let's make him a full-blown heel. And that's not what they're doing. That's not what they're doing.
I think he would still be the heel that you want. He would get a new heel gimmick. Even if he beat The Undertaker clean and just started beating the trash out of him after the match.
That's fine. I'll take it. I'll take that. I'll take that aspect of it. But listen.
Can I defend Roman Reigns for a second?
No, you can't.
I only got to say one thing. All right.
No, I'm just saying because otherwise I'm going to forget my train of thought. Let me get this out and then you can go. I'm going to forget it. So I just said,
somebody go.
Here's my whole deal. They're not doing Roman Reigns any favors is what I mean, unless they're turning him heel. If they're not turning him heel and he beats The Undertaker clean and then he shakes The Undertaker's hand and raises him up or does some nonsense like that, it's not going to be good for Roman Reigns. And if you want to get this guy over as the true face of your company, not the de facto face, which is what he is, because John Cena is still the man, not the de facto face, because he's not the real face of the company. If you want to make him the real face of the company, you got to go to the dark side before you can see the light. Just the way it has to happen. You got to turn him heel. You got to turn him heel and make it definitive. Got to do it. Don't continue to screw with this guy. They screwed with him in the Royal Rumble when everybody was expecting Daniel Bryan. They screwed with him the following year when everybody was expecting Daniel Bryan. They screwed with him in that crappy-ass WrestleMania main event moment, whatever you want to call it, when he wrestled Triple H. Awful. They keep screwing with him. They screwed with him when The Rock came out to defend him and they booed The Rock. They're badly booking this guy every turn with what is it? The tater tots line to Sheamus, the Jack and the Beanstalk fairy tale segment with freaking what's his name? The Big Show. With the Big Show. You know, like, I mean, it's just awful, awful stuff. Please. If you want this guy to come over, if you want him to lead your company, do him a favor. Turn him heel and let him beat The Undertaker that way. Don't let him do that cleanly and walk out of there looking like a strong face. It's not going to work unless you turn him heel. It's as evident as day. I'm done.
I'm going to say one more thing about The Undertaker that's a little unrelated. Undertaker comes from the era where you had to have a job and you wrestle. You think he still do that? You think he's still undertaking? I think that's why he only worked one day a year. I think he's still undertaking. I think when Paul Bearer died, he had to run the funeral home full time.
But that's his hobby. He kind of digs that, so it's not like really work. He likes to go there and do this stuff. Right, but
you just acknowledge the fact that is still the Undertaker's second. That's why he's the Undertaker.
Absolutely.
You have your name has to tie into your job.
Yes. Like Duke the Dumpster Droese. I get it.
He's still working a second job.
Like Abe Knuckleball Shorts. I get it. He's a baseball player in the minor leagues. I understand this.
So it's the Undertaker.
Yes.
He still works at the funeral home.
Yes, exactly. I mean, come on.
But he digs it. He's cool with it.
Yes, he is. Okay. Was that going anywhere?
I just wanted to bring it up. It made me laugh. I was just thinking about he's the Undertaker because he comes from that childhood era. But we're still, we're not like, yo, man, the dumpster Droese. Like, we're not talking about oh my God, Bozo. I mean, not Bozo. What's the clown's name? He died anyway.
Doink. Yeah,
we're not like, oh man, Doink the Clown at WrestleMania. This is crazy. Undertaker, whose second job was wrestling, is still being revered today in 2017.
Yeah, very cool. He's good at two things, not just one. Go ahead, Professor. What were you going to say?
So all this, you would be totally happy for him to be the bad guy, right?
It needs to happen, and they need to do it the right way too. I'm not completely reserving myself to this, but it needs to happen. Yeah. Why? What's up?
But you know that Roman Reigns is not a bad guy. He's not a good guy. He's just the guy.
That's another stupid ass gimmick that they gave him. That's another thing that just has not worked. Continue to drop the dirt. The Undertaker could just pick it up, continue to bury him, calling him, I'm not a good guy. I'm not a bad guy. I'm just the guy. The delivery of that was so bad. He's not The Rock. It's another thing you guys need to realize. I know women love him. I know this. I understand this. Use that. He could still be saved. All right,
but in all seriousness, Billy Ray, let's be honest.
I've been serious this entire time. I don't know about you.
Okay, but give me a serious answer for this question, and this is another hypothetical.
Yes,
he turns full-blown heel that you want. Do you not think that a lot of fans, even the day after the Raw after WrestleMania and the Raws in the coming months, you will hear rumbling on social media of this comment, and I'll be damned if no one's gonna really say this on even One Wrestling on the YouTube channels. Yo, man, Roman Reigns is a wannabe Rock heel back in '97 when he went to the Nation. They will critique him being a heel.
Well, he needs to put it over. No, he needs to do a good job. He needs to do a good job. He can't relate to the people. It's hard for him to relate to the people. I hope he does a good job, but he needs to do it. So he's not free from criticism just for turning heel. Okay,
I just want to say that. I just want to leave that out there because, just because people want him to be this, I've been saying this. I don't think it would even work because people will clown on him for being a wannabe.
I think if he does a good job, people will gravitate towards it. I think that's the best shot he has. It's like shock therapy or something. You got to do something to revive it. That's what they need to do. Listen, he needs to
run into a wall like Shockmaster and fall on his ass. That's all he did.
He already did that when he cut that promo about tater tots. This has been Big Slam Nation. My name is Billy Ray Valentine. That is Fame Black, all the way from Philadelphia, Mr. Purple himself, and of course the Professor Anthony Quintana, all the way from Bombay, New Jersey. Enjoy your WrestleMania. I hope you enjoyed this preview. I know we got passionate and we got into it, but that's what we do here, man. Subscribe. Listen to all the other stuff we got going on. Watch it. We got OK Fabe covers SmackDown. We got Big Ray covering TNA. And of course, we got Bill Apter doing the after chats right here on OneWrestling.com. Anything you guys got to say? Say goodbye to the people, man. Have a great WrestleMania weekend. Say bye, guys.
Follow me on Twitter, PRFPW Hustle, a.k.a. Professor PW Hustle.
Shameless plugs.
Fame Black on all social media. Just dig it in.
All right. Later, guys.